The autumn wind is a pirate.
And we have a gentleman here, his first time at the Coliseum. I think it's a unique thing. Tell me, brother, what's your story?
Just came down to celebrate Al Davis's, death, That's the reason what brought me down here. I've been a fan since 1980, 80 season, and it's first time coming down here in Oakland. Just bewildered by it, Really amazed by all the people, all the Raider Nation people around here, all over the world. It's pretty spiritual.
And what's your name?
My name's James. From LA. One nation under God, the Raider Nation.
So you came here to pay tribute to Al Davis and what he's done for everybody in here. He's connected all these people together, right?
Yep. Everybody connected to Al Davis. It's pretty spiritual.
So what do you think it's like in LA? Are people talking about it at all?
Yeah, everybody down there is a big fan. I don't think there's another other team down there that they love in the Raiders. Everywhere. I mean, not just LA, but everywhere, every state, all around the country. From Asia to Europe, Middle East, everywhere. There's Raider Nation fans.
Silver and black means one thing, right?
Yep.
Just like the old man said, right?
Just win, baby. Just win.
Just win,
That's
baby.
what he said.
Well, welcome to the Coliseum. What's up, Oscar?
I don't know, man. I couldn't have planned a better time to come in the circumstances. I woke up and read Twitter, and my Twitter's blown, and the old dude's gone. It's going to be a pretty emotional game today, don't you think?
Well, I think so, and I know you're a staunch Raider fanatic, obviously. Look at the gator on his back. Give us a gator shot. Come on. There you go. Okay. Got to get the gator in there. Loving Al Davis, man. Tell me what he meant to you. What did you feel about the man?
Well, I think every Super Bowl team that I can remember is defined by quarterbacks that are in the Hall of Fame. But when you have a look at the Raiders, we have 5 Super Bowl teams without a quarterback in the Hall of Fame. George Blanda came to the Raiders as mostly a kicker, but we had Darryl LaMonica back in the first one. We had Kenny Stabler for the first one in Oakland. We had Plunkett for the 2 in LA, and then we had Rich Gannon. And that to me says that Al Davis can build teams that don't need good quarterback. He can build them 52 men good across. Like the Patriots will always be remembered for Tom Brady. The Colts will always be remembered for Peyton Manning. But the Raiders, we're good all over. Yeah.
Well, all over through time. Through 48 years of history, Mr. Davis running the show. And it's a great thing that you're here, man. He lucked out. He picked this game, and he's here from Australia. I'm telling you, man, emotional game for this fan.
How many games you be here for, Oscar?
I'll be here to battle Keith at the Broncos game, and then we're going down to San Diego for a bit of a road trip. Don't want to take this over the border. They might think it's a iguana.
Illegal catch, as they say. So, man, you're going to be making the move. How many times have you been here to Oakland?
This is my 4th year. I'll be back 5th, 6th, and 7th. Raiders mean a lot to me. Another thing I like about Al Davis is he doesn't follow no record rule book. You look at this league, it's turned into a passing league, and what do the Raiders do good this season? We run the ball down there. So come December, when the weather gets windy and everyone else goes back to running game after passing of spring, we're going to be in the driver's seat for just Darren McFadden on the edges and then Michael Bush up the throat. And I love Hugh Jackson's play calling, like some of that fake punt with the rock Cartwright last week.
Yes, sir. 35 big ones.
Yeah. So I'm really liking our chances this year. I'm going to have to look at airfares to come back in January for the playoffs.
I love it. I hope so, man. It'd be great to see you. It's always great to see you. Consummate Raider fan, I can't tell you how much this guy's a fanatic. Well, look at him, will you please? Really.
Yeah. See you in a couple of weeks, Keith and Dave and the rest of the UK nation.
We're with a consummate Raider fan. I'm talking about the hardcore from the heart. Raider Maniac. You know, you got a lot of heavy emotion about this. A lot of us, you know, didn't know this day was going to come so fast. So here we are, trying to handle the business of grief. You got to call it grief.
Yeah, it's grief. Hopefully we can go out there today and win one for Al and win the rest of the season for Big Al. It's time for this team to step up and show what they're made of.
Don't you think they're playing Raider football?
Well, I think in some ways they are, but defensively I think we're still struggling.
Do you think Aaron Curry's going to help us?
I think he should help us. He was a former first-round draft pick, so he's got some talent. And he's already replaced Quentin Groves, which is a plus. He can't cover nobody.
And we're getting burned in the flat. That's where we're having our problem, is underneath. That's where Welker killed us. Everybody kills us underneath.
That's why we shouldn't let go of Thomas Howard. I can't figure that out. I mean,
you and me both, because Thomas Howard, not only was he a good player, especially in coverage, and they didn't have to use him every down, but in coverage he was excellent. We had 4 interceptions one year?
Yeah, he had 7 in one year too, but I don't understand how he lost his job. What did he do to lose his job?
Another mystery, we'll never know what happened. He slipped on a banana peel, is what my mom said. Slipped on a banana peel. Okay, brother. From all the way from Illinois, right here to the house that Al built. Central Illinois. Raider Maniac, true fan of the Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Well, it's a beautiful day for the game.
You know, it is a beautiful day, but it's also a very sad moment. This day, for myself, and I know for most of the Raider Nation, is going to be a very monumental type of day that we're always going to remember for the rest of our lives. So I think we're all going to be walking in there with heavy hearts. I know I have a heavy heart right now. I really feel the pain for the entire Raider Nation family. And again, we'll see what happens in there. You know, I'm expecting a lot of stuff in there. You know, I feel it. I can feel everybody's pain.
Well, the whole Raider Nation is feeling the pain. We're all feeling the loss. Amazing how many people feel it and how deep they feel it, huh?
Oh, most exactly. Here I am, 53 years old. That's all I remember. All I remember is Mr. Davis. He's the one who's always ran the Raiders. I mean, geez, you lost a family member right there. You know, you think about the Raiders, you think about Al Davis. You think of the NFL, you think of Al Davis. If you know your history of the NFL, you know that Mr. Davis is definitely part of it.
And you know, he grew this culture right here, inclusiveness as fans. He enjoyed the tailgates. I mean, if he didn't want this to be, it wouldn't be, fellas.
Exactly. He's definitely why we're here. He was the creator of this Raider Nation of ours. He truly is. He's the one that invented this whole thing. And here we are. We're still following him. He's gone, but yet we're still going to stick with it until the end. Oh, yes, sir. Until the end.
That's the Raider Nation.
Most of we got one problem, though, man. They're going to be throwing a flag on us every down because Mr. Davis is going to be on that field.
This is for the nation. This is for Mr. Davis. We're going to take it. We're taking it. And you're going to see a bunch of little hot dogs walking around with the broken tails, broken legs, tripods, whatever you want to call them. But they're going down today. Oh, yeah. This is all for you, Mr. Davis. All for you. Raider Nation for life.
Love it, man. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful, baby. Very beautiful, man.